The Ledbury's always been a good estate to live on. Even when it's been full with all different diverse people, everyone's got on.
The Ledbury Estate on the Old Kent Road is going to be demolished after Southwark Council got planning permission in June. The high-rise estate was unsafe and residents voted overwhelmingly to knock down the blocks instead of refurbishing them. The council will build 340 new homes in their place, an increase of 116. More than 3/4 will be council homes. The council will also build a new community centre.
We plan to work with the council the best way we could, and thank God we did, because they've been good to the Ledbury, and the tenants have got out what they wanted to get out, and more besides. I can't speak for other estates, but I can say we've been absolutely worked with the council and more or less got everything what's been asked for.
The estate was built in the late 1960s. The council built the blocks quickly, using prefabricated panels, a common practice in those days. But residents soon reported alarming cracks appearing in the walls. After Ronan Point, a tower block built with similar techniques in East London collapsed following a gas explosion, Southwark ordered strengthening work. 40 years later, it emerged that this work had not been carried out properly.
All flats are supposed to be like sealed boxes. They're compartments, and because of this flaw in the system of the large panel building system, and because they old, the whole thing, it just defeated the whole object of the compartmentalisation.
86% of residents voted to knock down the blocks. Thomas Ennis was one of them.
Where the walls came in, because they had to be strengthened. The floors came up, so therefore the bottom of the window would be closer to the floor. All that sort of stuff. And then the stability wall that Mike was speaking about, which involved making it wider. And there are doors adjacent to the stability wall, which would have to be moved, and the floor rising. So the doorway was being made small in height and in width, so therefore all had to be reaccommodated. So it's just too much.
Ahead of the demolition, some residents have already moved out, while some are still on site. Social housing veteran Mike Tyrrell came out of retirement to lead the project 5 years ago and says he was determined to advocate for the needs of all residents.
I want to make sure that what residents were promised they've got, they can see their new home being built and they've got some certainty. Right, I've chosen something in phase 1, it's that flat there. I know when I'm going to be moving in. Now I've chosen phase 2, they're going to move me tenderly into that new flat whilst I wait for my new flat to be built, and then obviously resident choice as well they're going to have.
Yeah, nice.
On finishes.
Yeah. What sort of details will that be?
So that'd be floor coverings, tiling and kitchen cupboard units.
But not everyone has been so positive. Nicholas Aquulu runs workshops from the former garages underneath the estate. He has been given new premises, but says he will miss the Ledbury.
That's the sad part, that we're going to have to sit and start it all over again. The council have given us another space, which is just round the corner, to carry on doing it. But I think this place has been a community within a community, and one of the things I liked about this place was we couldn't afford to be naughty, because we had the tower blocks above us, and it meant that the community was actually looking down on us.
Southwark Council say they are very proud of the consultation they have carried out with residents to ensure that everyone's voice was heard.
It's the residents that have led this redevelopment of this estate. It's the residents that have said what they want, what they need, and we've put that into that process. They've been heavily involved in working with the architects, getting those through. So it's down to the residents.